Hello everyone and welcome back to Factorio. I am SeiferKatt and today we've got a few things to do actually today, so that's exciting. First off, we really need to get this solder thing together. So we're going to do that first, and then we'll see where we go from there, shall we? It'll be exciting, whatever happens from there. Blast Furnace 2s, wow, really? That's crazy, that's using such old tech. And I suppose we need to put, oh jeez, we need to put oxygen in here. Man, I didn't even consider oxygen being required. What is this, oxygen not included? I mean, technically, except oxygen has to be included. The ultimate nightmare. Not sure what that is doing there, but that's alright. I was looking at that earlier and I was like, okay. You know what? These actually go around the other way. Right, so we'll figure out how to get oxygen into those things in a moment. And yep, that looks almost all good. Just gotta figure out where to put the oxygen. We'll figure out oxygen. It's gonna come from above probably. Okay, so gotta get crystallizers done, gotta get oxygen in here, and then gotta get filters. That's another thing. We actually gotta get the sludge in there. Because if you don't have sludge, what are you doing in life, right? There are two types of people in this world. People who have a lot of sludge, people who don't, and I want to be the one who has the sludge. That's a common phrase. So we should have filtration units. We've got some. I don't know if we've got near enough, actually. Right, and we'll get rid of some of this train tracks. I think a large part of that train track is actually not useful anymore. That was just used to get rid of some spitter nests, or worm nests as they are, actually. Oops, don't want to get rid of that. Radar. Okay, we'll just get rid of that for now. At some point in the near future, we are going to have to improve my construction bots, probably to be ones with fusion reactors in them. Just because it'll make things... They'll be fast and it'll be good. So we're just going to let it do its thing, and... Look, it's getting it done. That's what matters. And then once it's all is connected, it'll be pretty good, actually. There's no way we have enough filtration units, though. Like, there's no bloody way at all. The important thing is that it tries. We need a couple of steel chests as well. These, look, I'm happy that the bots are sped up though, because they really go at a fair clip now. One, two, three, four. Four should be enough, I suppose. I don't like they're trying to build the track, or not the track, the Oh wow, that was actually enough filtration units. I'm legitimately surprised by that. Okay, now we do also need to get some water in here, which hopefully is not difficult, and we need to do it very carefully that we don't accidentally break my robot. Okay. Okay, so that's some water. Water's good. Heard good things about water before. We need some more water. Let's just put it there and break some more stuff. Okay, well at the very least that's getting my purified water in. So now I just need to start connecting things. Now what do I need to connect? Well, I need to connect that. Probably that way would do something. Same way that would do something as well. Okay, and then that makes Delicious sludge. It's good for eating. Go. Gonna make a little bit more water, and then we should be good to go pick up some more stuff. I think is going to be... I think more stuff is going to be required when we're done here, honestly. Not sure what that pipe's for. Pipe doesn't seem to really be connected to much, so we can probably get rid of it. I mean, I guess I could check over here and what that pipe was for. Seems like it was an oxygen pipe. Okay. Well, oddly enough, I do actually need an oxygen pipe, so maybe I should have held on to it. Alright, so slag slurry comes in, and then mineral sludge for now can just connect to the main line, but I have another plan for it very soon. Which is to connect it to... Look, let's just get this done, and then we can worry about what we're going to connect things to. Okay, so more mineral sludge is made. We will also be connecting it to the underground, like the solder plant beneath me, because that'll be useful. Alright, so let's go get some more stuff. Now, today we also want to probably pet biters instead of turning them into mush, because it turns out you get more crystals from petting them. I know, I hate petting them too. I think they should just be turned into mush, but that's biters for you. Biters are filth. Let's never forget that. Also, I probably need to start thinking about getting better energy production. Maybe. I'm just going to walk over here to get more stuff, because we are all out of pipes as well, which is always a bit scary. So much in my base is requiring a lot of pipes. Anyway, once I get here, I expect all the bots to just be super excited about my presence, and they are, to the point they have to build new bots. That's pretty funny. We have filled up my inventory. I don't need those. Probably don't need those either. Do I need reinforced concrete bricks? Probably not. I would have thought we had more crystallizers. Did we not build enough crystallizers? Just looking for the crystallizers real quick. What is the limit of crystallizers? 40? That's a mistake. Let's go 140. Just build lots of those things, because we always need them. Okay. So that's why we didn't have enough crystallizers, because we only built 40 of them. Ridiculously small number, honestly. But with that, I think we're good to keep building. I don't think we need 30 flotation cells. I think that's a little over-ambitious. We do need a lot more ceramic filters though, and in fact, I had a plan for that. Because in true Factorio fashion, I'm trying to do... Well, I got scared by a train even though I'm in a robot now. I cannot be crushed. Now I needed to deal with this slag. Now my plan of dealing with the slag is going to be a little bit unorthodox. We're just going to... It's not actually that unorthodox at all, we've been doing it for ages. We're going to just grab this. Where is this going? This is going down to make concrete, right? That's fine. Because we're actually slowing down productions of other things when we're not making this stuff. So we're going to make a bit more slag slurry. Oh, can we make slag slurry out of crushed stone? Interesting. I should have thought about that. Oh. That would probably be way more useful than what I'm actually doing with all the crushed stone. Oops. Well, if we go like that, then that can turn that into delicious slag slurry, which, as we know, is the most delicious substance on Earth, or on whatever this planet is called. I don't even know if this planet has a name. It probably does. It wouldn't surprise me. Does this planet have a name? I'm not calling it Water World, even though that's what it is. I understand that movie, that'll give me bad connotations. I never saw Water World, but then again I don't really watch movies, so it's not really a surprise. Okay, so slag slurry is there. If we just grab that and just connect it, that should hopefully get things moving again. Oh, once I power it though. Suppose it needs to be powered, doesn't it? Problem is this filter is not actually doing anything. And it does make my nickel, which actually I think it's time to get the nickel back into production, because the Invar, we just don't have enough Invar right now, which is another problem we had. Okay, so immediately the slag slurry is maxed out, which is disappointing. Did I not connect this properly? No, I did not. Okay. Well, let's connect this properly. And that'll give me a little bit more slurry, which is always good to have. Delicious, delicious mineral sludge. Okay, and we've got things being made again. Nickel's coming through. Wonderful stuff. Just upgrade those. I don't know why they're using the old ways. Maybe I really do need to think about turning all that crushed stone into slurry as well. Slag slurry as well, rather than just melting it down, like just clarifying it all. Alright, so guys, what have we got for me? Are we good to continue building? We've got some more crystallizers, I see. That's exciting. I think we're ready to keep building. We've got some ceramic filters, not many of them, but we'll get more. We don't have near enough ceramic filters for what I want to do, but that's okay. Once we're done here, we should have a lot more solder being made. And more filters would mean more slurry, or sludge rather. I get slurry and sludge mixed up. I don't know if they're two words that are used interchangeably in real life. Alright. In my little solder farm. Oh, you know what? Okay, guys, you want to build the solder farm? Just make the solder farm. They're very excited. Never go between a construction bot and its glorious purpose. We ran out of crystallizers. Well, that's disappointing. And then we need to actually make solder, but that's okay. We can work it out in a moment. Next is filters. I like the little spider bot. It's so cute. Now, I don't think it's actually needed much more. I think it was almost done aside from... Why are we having problems here? Sulfuric wastewater. Oh, we're not getting rid of wastewater. Well, that's not going to do anything, is it? Okay, well that'll get rid of the wastewater now. Okay, now we don't have enough filters for now, but that'll have to do. Hopefully the base understands. It also doesn't have any mineral sludge, so base will not understand that. They'll be like, what did I do to upset you? Do I not deserve mineral sludge? And it's like, no, base, you do. You do. It's just, I didn't think about it. Mineral sludge, yeah, okay. So then mineral sludge, flag slurry is being made, mineral sludge goes out and is being put into stuff. That's good, that's where we want to be. And the wastewater is going away. It's absolutely wasted, but that's why they call it wastewater. It's not why they call it wastewater. It's called wastewater because I don't use it. Okay, that's good. Aside from the fact it's not. Oh, actually, that is. Oh, it's actually better than I thought it was. Whatever. Now I know this won't connect properly. Oh, it did connect properly. It was perfect. Mineral sludge is all connected. Wonderful. I'm so surprised that connected properly. That was just guesswork. But you know, when you make enough guesses, eventually you're right. Pick up those alien artifacts because Lord knows I'm going to need them very soon. Because once I'm done with speed modules and all my modules, I'm going to need a lot of alien artifacts. Looks like everything's sort of connected. We need some iron chests apparently. I'm surprised it's iron that we need, but that's fine, I suppose. We're just missing 3 crystallizers. That's not hugely a problem. And then we also need some induction furnaces made with real ducks. Not how induction furnaces work, but I don't actually care anymore. Okay, cool. We're going to do some fast stack inserters just to make it a little bit quicker. And solder. And we just make it out of tin and lead. Right, and we're just going to copy that over here as well. Probably should get some more land there. Okay, let's power this bad boy up and see how it goes. Because remember, one's bad boys must always be powered. Well, so far it's looking mostly pretty good. Okay, looking good, looking good. And that's iron. That's alright. Solder is close. Solder's here. Yeah, that's fine. Because then we just connect that. Yeah, we just connect it one off. That's the correct way to do things in this factory. I mean, actually, it's pretty normal. Nothing ever quite gets built where it needs to go, I suppose. It's a tradition. Okay, we're going to continue doing research for no reason other than I suppose we need to. Oh, and we do need to get the oxygen down here as well, don't we? I forgot about that. That's alright. That can be next. Okay, and then let's go grab some oxygen. That's pretty easy to get because Lord knows the electrolyzers make a lot of... No. Do we steal it from the heavy water? No, we do not. Banish that thought, Seif. Banish it. Okay, so we've got oxygen coming down. That's actually probably the one I want to grab. Okay, well that's not going to quite... Okay, this one's not going to come in the right way. I got lucky the first time. You never get lucky twice. Which is a sad state of affairs, but that's life. Okay, and that's making my lead. Fantastique. More lead, and why is this not making... Oh, because it's carbon. It's got to be charcoal. This is an interesting problem. Okay, so all this carbon is wrong. Okay, that's fine. Now, the good news is we can fix this pretty easily. The bad news is I'm going to need to clear all that carbon. That's okay. Okay. Just hoover all that carbon up. Gosh, that's so much carbon. Oh, that hurts. And also a little bit of lead, but that's alright. The lead can go back in there. If we go back down to the end of this and just sort of sit here for just a moment. Yum 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 yum. We're gonna power this thing by carbon for a while because we've got enough of it. Okay, charcoal should be appearing. Yeah, charcoal should be appearing any moment now. When it does, then we get stuff sorted. Here comes the charcoal. No, that's more carbon. That's more carbon! There's the charcoal. One more unit of carbon just to really tick me off, huh? Okay, now it should be making solder. And a lot of it too, hopefully. Okay, good. So now if I look here, I anticipate this very soon to just really be going at it. As like my solder really starts kicking off. Because I mean that's being produced, that's good. Solder going crazy? Solder kinda going crazy. Electricity being problematic. Yeah, okay. That's okay. That should increase production of quite a few things, actually. We might still not be making enough solder, I don't know. But in any case, the solder will certainly help me. I mean, look at that. That is a full green... Oh, that is a much busier factory, and that is going to be consuming so much more power that I did not consider. Well, not really, actually. But either way, we do need to worry about power. So I did want to get deuterium power, but I don't think we're quite ready for that. So I think we need to do one more uranium factory, or one more uranium drop, which is easy enough. We're just going to put it down the end there and just keep on building to the east. And then, okay, is this actually improved? Oh yeah, look at that. That's actually problematic in other ways. I mean, look, more green circuits is good. We're going to run out of resource problems now, aren't we? Okay, it's fine. Okay, so power. Now, right now, I'm running steam turbines that are they're blue ones, I think. Can we upgrade these to the purple ones? Probably easily enough now, actually. Because we should be making a lot more blue circuits. So let's just, real quick... make sure we're getting blue and blacks into the base. We've launched 4 out of 7 satellites right now, so I think another satellite just launched recently. Which is pretty exciting, actually. Okay, so... I want that, and my blues... I think my blues are still going... My blues are still doing alright, okay. Now, the question I have is, do I keep reactors in this thing? And I feel like I probably don't. Nutrient extractor? Oh. What are they called? Are they just called reactors? Uranium reactors. Pretty sure I don't carry those. Let's just check the logistics network real quick. Uranium. Got some uranium fuel cells, but no uranium reactors. Okay. So, let's make some more stuff. Because we got some more stuff that we want to make. I'm just going to get out of the robot for a moment. So, uranium reactors. We don't want a lot of these, let's be honest. But 2 would probably be sufficient. I mean, honestly, 1 would probably be sufficient, but let's go 2. And we'll just keep doing research because I don't know what else to do with my time. Nuclear fuel, funny, but no. Personal roboports? Sure, why not? That's going to be a thing for another day. Okay, we also need better steam turbines. Because currently we're making these jibby jabbies. We want to make steam turbine 2s. And how many is the question? I have not actually considered. Let's go for 50. 50 is a lot. But it's probably good. It's probably a good number. And likewise, we need heat exchangers. Now, heat exchangers might be a problem. Because they need ceramic pipes. We don't make those. Of course, do we need them? Let's just check ceramic real quick. What do we need ceramic for? We're gonna need ceramic. Okay, good to know. Hey, Lord Platypus, how you doing? Okay, so we are gonna need ceramic pipes at some point soon. And now, though, we can probably cheat the system. Yeah, okay, you know what? That's too slow. You need to grab more stuff than that. Really? Do we not have titanium pipes? Surely we have titanium pipes. I have a funny feeling we don't have titanium pipes. We do not. Interesting. I would have thought we would have. Okay. Not a problem. We will now. Okay. 1,000's probably enough of those. So that's going to change the heat exchangers from being a 2-to-1 to a 1-to-1 situation, which, I mean, it'll save space, I suppose. Not really the ideal situation, but whatever. That's still collecting. Oh, that is a valid point. Thank you, Tony. Didn't consider that. Max temperature 615. Shouldn't be a problem. But that is a valid point. Okay, so these do go up to a higher temperature though, because I think these are going up to... Oh, I see. Yeah, you might be right. The heat exchangers may be required to be hotter. Okay, so we will make the hotter heat exchangers then. Wait, can we just do heat exchanger 2s with boil 4s? That seems bullshit. The boiler 2s it can handle. We don't have heat pipe 2s, so we're going to need those as well. I have a funny feeling we don't have silver. Do we have silver? No, it's just a small amount of storage. Okay. Hmm. Okay, so maybe we won't worry about that right now. We will just repair it for later. 50 is probably too many, but 50 will do. And honestly, heat pipes. You can never have too many heat pipes. Okay, so we're not going to worry about that right now. We're just going to grab 2 uranium reactors. We're going to actually turn off a lot of the stuff because a lot of the stuff we won't need right now. I want to hold on to those. We can probably drop some of those down. Don't need too much land mass. Definitely drop that. When I come back, it'll resupply me with all the stuff, so it's not too big a problem. Okay, and then we need, say, everything that's in here pretty much. So all those, and all those, and then we need heat pipes, which are here. Okay, that should be sufficient to get a decent amount of power on. Yeah, I think you're absolutely right, Tony. I think we would need at least thorium. Which I'm not doing thorium because that's about as complicated as making chrome. Unless I've misunderstood that one, but the end result is I'm not making thorium. Okay, so we're going to completely kill our power when we do this. So that's fun to know. So, expect a big blackout right about now. That won't be a blackout, it'll be just a pretty impressive brownout. And can we just do that? And why is that not doing the thing? Do the thing, please. I desperately need you to do the thing. Great, it did the thing. Okay, and that one's going to be very similar, that it comes across, and then it goes away. Okay. I love that it's complaining it doesn't have enough power. It's like, what do you think you're here for, buddy? Like, just tell me why you think you're here. Okay, so power is currently very low. We are running at about 30% base power. Maybe I shouldn't be sitting here and talking about that. Maybe I should be here fixing it. Maybe. So let's just Actually, these can do 3 now, can't they? And I will, of course, need water on those, and I'll worry about that in just a second. Looks like there's not quite enough room for that, so let's just one more pipe down. Right, now we do need water on there, obviously, as I just said. How much water do these things even use? They'd use 21,000 per minute. So one of these can handle what? About 9 heat exchangers. Okay, that's fine. I'm going to do a little bit of a break. A little bit of a break. Okay, and then we just need to get some water, which water is easily obtained because it's SeaBlock. Like, water is not a... However, water may be easily obtained, but I am also incredibly stupid, it seems. Okay. Okay, and hopefully what I've done now will help my power situation a little bit. Oh, do we need water for that too? Okay, old strategy, but alright. Okay, we're at 801 megawatts. We have actually gained megawattage, which is good. But we are also going to need to have another way for heat pipes to go out. Could go north. North is an option. So we'll do that. No, we can't, because heat pipes do not go over rails. Not how heat pipes work. So what I think we do here is we go out like this. It'll take the pipes a little while to heat up, but they will get there. Okay. That should do the job once we get some water in there, which we will do right now. Now it's just going to heat up those pipes, but it's going to do that pretty quickly, I'd imagine. Oh, and you want some connections as well, too. How rude. How bloody inconsiderate, honestly. That's kind of funny. This is called the, oh, does it? Well, the good news is we can do that. Does look like it's getting here. Although it is not as fast as perhaps I'd like to be, so maybe you're right. Okay, could upgrade the heat pipes. Well, the good news is I've started working on them. I just need to get silver in there, which is relatively easy to do. And we need to get ceramic by the time we get deuterium up, so... The temperatures are rising, so that's something. But whether that's... yeah. Heat pipes are good to around 200 tiles. I have a funny feeling that's more than 200 tiles. It might be about right. I don't know. Could always build out that way and then down. But even so, I don't really want this to be a permanent fix. It is less than 200? Oh, okay then. Okay, so we'll upgrade the heat pipes at some point. Now, I was thinking about this today, and while I'm here, I might as well... Oh, you know what? Let's get a radar here, because we don't have one. Do we? I don't think we do. No, we don't. Now, I didn't realize there was such a thing as beta petting, which, you know, why would you realize that? Because that's ridiculous. But you can pet the betas, and that makes them, you know, produce crystals without murder. Now, of course, that sounds disgusting and gross, because, of course, betas deserve to be murdered, obviously. Yeah, I'll check that out. I will get to that. But right now, we've got to worry about saving betas' lives. Okay, now that we've said the most disgusting thing that exists in the history of the world, let's see what we can do about making betas live longer. No, you know what? I get the joke, and normally I'd be like, come on. But at the same time, no, they don't. The only reason they exist is to make me crystals. And I feel sick that I have to actually look after the bloody things. Like, I have to give them more meat. Ugh, disgusting creatures. So, that's where we're at right now in life. Alright, Solburn. Alright, we cool again. We cool again. I like the idea of making their lives more of a misery. Okay, we cool, we cool. So the problem is, while this isn't a huge problem right now, it will be one soon enough. So I should... as much as I love the ant, the Spidertron, I hate the way it moves. Like, it moves such an unwieldy way. Well, they're not spitters, that's the problem. Just biters. I think biters just bite. Could be wrong on that one. At least I know about biters, the happier I am, honestly. Okay, so actually, one thing I'm curious about is how is the production of my circuits going right now? Did we actually increase circuit production? Or did we destroy it so badly that nothing will ever be built again? What happened? Ran out of carbon. Oh, please tell me it's not the thing that I was doing before that... Okay. There's a facepalm moment, for sure. Do I finish this or do I get the carbon? No, I finished... I don't... You know what? Nothing's happening here now. It's more important that I get my circuits constantly going. That was a stupid mistake. If I find some basic circuit boards along the way, I probably should grab them. Okay. Because I noticed there's a bunch of things that need to be repaired throughout the base. So, there we go. And I just am sick of seeing the thing going like, oh, there's no repairs here, sir! Like that pimply... What was it? Pimply-faced youth from Simpsons? You know, oh, Mr. Simpson! I don't know if there's a... If the mistake is stupid, is it really a mistake? Yes. Yes, if a mistake is stupid, it's still a mistake. That's almost the definition of a mistake. I mean, almost. I don't really know what the definition of a mistake actually is, but that sounds pretty close to it. Okay. If if the stupid is mistake, name one intelligent mistake. I mean, have you seen the stream? This whole thing is an intelligent mistake. No, it isn't. Yeah, this is actually a horror stream. Because yeah, I like to keep everyone afraid. This is like suspense horror. Like it's like survival horror, except I'm making a new genre. Okay. I What is this sort of game? Factory building horror. Okay, so that should make everything happen again. Gosh. Survival horror is zombies will burst through windows. I remember that. No zombies, so at least there's biters. But I'm petting them now. I just want to make sure this is working before going on to the next thing. I just don't want to run off and find out it's still broken in some bizarrely fantastic new way. Blue circuits should be being produced pretty quickly now, though. I mean, it looks like nothing's stopping them. Aside from lack of silicon? Do we really have a lack of silicon? Really? Oh, we had heaps of silicon. Hasbro. Oh. I mean, we do. But not in the way that I thought we did. I think all my silicon comes from, like... yeah. Now, it can easily be fixed, but... now, the good news is it looks like this is mostly working. We could probably use a bit more carbon. And that's pretty easily fixed, actually. And then we need to get my silicon made faster. Not a big deal. And then we should have faster rockets. Alright, so I came over here to improve my carbon. I walked straight past it. No, I didn't. I walked near it. Silicon made? The hell is the silicon made? Is that some sort of kink thing I'm not aware of? If it is, I kind of want to be aware of it. What the heck? Oh, I suppose we need to actually... okay, so that's just going to burn through charcoal pretty quickly. That's probably fine. Ah, I got scared. Oh, the robot tried to fix the train as it sped by. Got my silicon made faster. Yeah, I mean that's how words work. I don't know what I've said wrong there. I legit don't know what you're picking up on me for. I do like the old Blizzard name before they were called Blizzard was Silicon and Synapses, and people were like, synapse is like the brain, and silicon is the stuff that goes into breasts, and they're like, no, it's like silicon is the brain parts of computers. But so many people said that they're like, we gotta change our company name. People just think we're some weird sex company. And I just appreciate that they're like, they got too smart for their own name. People are like, that's not quite what we meant. Okay, so let's... Let me guess, I have no induction furnaces. I have no induction furnaces. Oh boy. I was gonna start deleting stuff, but I'm like... It's silicon, not silicone. Nope. Still don't know what you're talking about. Isn't it the same word? Just... are they two separate words? Please tell me they're not two separate words and I've always thought they're the same word. Silicone... Oh. Wait, I was saying silicon. Wasn't I? Oh gosh. Look, I'm just gonna say, look, I'm a Kiwi. This is my accent. Don't bully me. That's all I've got. Silicon is sand, silicone is... Oh! Oh, okay, so it wasn't me being wrong necessarily. That's rare. Okay, it looks like temperatures aren't getting there. Huh. I always thought they were the same thing. I don't think about it a lot, clearly. Not really meant to be an indictment of how I think or anything, it's just I don't think about that. Oh, really? I always thought they were the same thing. Okay. The day I learned. Thank you. Okay. Silver goes down, silver go down, silver disappear. Where'd silver go? Silver does go down, silver dud go down, silver dud go down, silver dud go down. Plenty! Okay, great. Ah. Yeah. Blizzard's a weird company. Like, I've always loved their games in the past, but the older I get and the more jaded I get, the more I just like, maybe I just outgrew Blizzard. I don't know. Makes me sad. Okay, so we're just gonna do... I mean, I think everyone's a little... Well, not everyone, but a lot of people are a little bit more down on Blizzard than they used to be. But... I don't know. Oh, okay, so... Silicone has silicon. Oh, that's just getting confusing for marketing teams, isn't it? Marketing's never going to be able to deal with that revelation. I mean, the Activision acquisition was probably the nail in the coffin. Yeah, I think you're right there. Activision is a company that honestly... I don't have a lot of respect for. So maybe you're right, maybe that's where the problem lies. But, I mean, it used to be whenever Blizzard made a game, they would define the genre. They wouldn't be first to market, they'd never be first to market in the genre, but they would define the genre. So, I mean, like, World of Warcraft, StarCraft, hell, I mean, even Hearthstone later on, I mean, I love Magic, and I will be doing a Magic stream tomorrow, if, by the way, you're interested, because I'm very excited about the new cards. But people, when they think card games, they do, like, online card games, they think Hearthstone more than they think Magic, I feel. Because, I mean, Hearthstone just absolutely knocked out of the park with just polish, and that's what Blizzard was. They were just polish. My wife and I still quote Hearthstone at each other, and we haven't played in like 2 years. But just because the line, every time you play a card, has a line, and I mean, it was good. You know, the polish of Blizzard is amazing. The music, the sounds, the characters. And then, I don't know. Can you say Activision ruined it? I mean, I guess you can say whatever the hell you want, I suppose. I can't stop you, but I don't know if it's as simple as, you know, blah, big company ruined thing I love. But then again, I guess that's the tale as old as time, isn't it? You know, it used to be about the music, man. We are still not getting rid of enough sulfuric wastewater. Well, that should help. We may actually have two. No, it's probably fine. We may have too many filters. Okay. I think it's time to now play with getting my productivity modules again. No, maybe we want to actually get the heat exchanges done and then play with our productivity modules, see if we can get that done. I still have not fixed this problem, and I'm still not gonna. Oh, full caps warehouse. One day I will really need to fix this problem. Don't know when that day will be, because it's not today. If the problem's worth making, it's worth really making. That's how I figure it. Okay. So now it's going to defrag itself again, I assume. Starting with cobalt this time. Interesting. Shoot silo, easy fix. No! Look, there's so much metal in there, though. There's like... so much! I could, but there's so much! Also, I've only got a... well, I was going to say I've only got a pistol, but actually the spider bot's got more than that. It's got so much metal in it. I don't know. I don't know if I could do that. Like 200,000 metal just sitting there. That's a lot of metal. Maybe I should. Maybe I shouldn't. It is a very easy fix though, and it's a tempting fix. You know, it's the devil on the shoulder fix because go on, just do it. What are you, weak? No, I'm real strong. Never shoot buildings. Are we going to go with the buildings have feelings too, or are we actually... okay. So, why are we not making these? I don't know if these bad boys... Oh, come on. Ferric chloride, what's your problem now, buddy? We've dealt with the ferric chloride. Why are we doing this again? Never shoot buildings, they may shoot back. Yeah, well, that will hopefully make it a little bit more, but that's not going to make it ceramic. Ferric chloride, what's the problem? Now, we don't make much ferric chloride, so maybe the problem is we just need to make a little bit more. Now, I know we make a little bit of ferric chloride here. I notice there's no iron in there, so that's a problem. Probably a massive problem. Where's my iron, bro? Seriously, where is my iron? Does no iron come through anymore? copper get filled up? Is that the problem? No? Oh. Okay. Interesting problem. I do have iron in those warehouses I was going to shoot, but they're very far away. See, this is why the iron is still there. The iron's still there not because I haven't shot it, but because I can't be bothered going all that distance to move it. Also, we apparently ran out of concrete as well. That's alright, it'll fix it. I was getting too smart for my own good with copper again. This should fix a bunch of problems. Okay, so silicon. Is that silicon? That's steel, I believe, actually. Okay. Well, they should be making more ferric chloride now. You know what? This actually needs to be upgraded right now. Like, this is ridiculous. We got level 1 factories building something that I actually need. Let's get that stuff upgraded to level 3s. This isn't even how I make wires anymore, but I'm not redoing it right now. When I get to the higher level stuff, then I'll redo it, but that's not the time or place. Okay, ferric chloride was over here. Making it in a chemical plant 1. Jeez. Okay, let's just really make ferric chloride. I'm probably making it elsewhere as well. I just don't quite know where. This is my factory. It's like, I'm probably doing something else, but I don't know where it's happening. I suppose I could follow cables around and figure it out, but honestly, even what I've just done does seem to be enough. At least until the next part, but... Okay. So, how's the satellites going? They're probably doing alright right now. 26%, what is slowing them down? I'd say, guess, probably, black circuits. And that's being slowed down by blue circuits, which has actually sped up recently, so I anticipate that to be improving. Alright, so it's time to actually get some work done for a change. That's just full of... Yeah, it's just full of those things. Interesting. So I'm going to take my legs out of my boy. I'm going to leave him there. I'm going to put my own legs back on. One day I'll make some more legs. Alright, so... let's continue the process. So the idea is, let's just make speed module 1s. Well, actually, can I just make these over here? That might be the best idea. Okay. Let's just make these first, because this is probably the part that is the biggest pain. Okay, so basic module boards. Anoic boards. Ugh. I mean, ugh. Is this worthy of getting a train to just bring those over? Because wood is one of the few things I cannot transport on the systems. Is it worth having a train just to bring over wooden boards? Maybe. Maybe. It actually might be. I know we've got the wooden boards that come down there. Or maybe we could do the thing that I was originally planning where we build everything down here. Put them on a train. Where to build things is the real question. Because if we build it down here, we do have wooden boards here. But they're not phenolic boards, so they'd still need a resin. Whereas these boards... Oh, resin is a liquid, I suppose. You just take the wood. A lot of wood that I'm not using. Or I could just build more. No, don't build more wood. That's ridiculous. Okay. There's no easy way to make those. I just need wooden boards. Bleh. Could I? Actually, I've got boards that way. I've already been making some. And let's be honest, this isn't going to go forever. But I steal those, put them down here. Yeah, this is a great idea. It's great because it's actually the worst idea I've ever had in my life. Come down like that, through here, down. Okay, this is actually a terrible idea, and I'm going to do it just because I can't be bothered doing it any other way. And you know that should fill you with absolute excitement for the rest of this process. Because everything is going to... What do we build down here? Oh, train. We do actually build down here. Even though I don't want to, this is the correct place to build. Because there is plenty of space to build and there's access to a train line, should we need it. Also, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, we need a radar here. Oop. The disappointment in my voice about building in a almost reasonable place. Okay, so, basic module boards. Well, they're going to need copper, tin, and ferric chloride. Okay. And we're going to need a lot of these. So, copper, tin. Just going to go... We're just going to use casting machines, I think, for this. So the goal is we're going to make one at a time. That's not copper and tin, that's just tin and tin. It's a classic Tintin mistake. It's a classic Tintin mistake. It happens all the time. Ask the Belgians. Alright, so... And then we're going to get ferric chloride and the boards, which are going to come from there. Just there! That's where they live. That's good, aside from the fact that there's no place to put the boards, so meh. You know how I said this game is, like the way I stream it, is a survival horror except in engineering forms? Welcome to the horror show. Space assembly is almost done though, so that's actually pretty impressive. Science is being done pretty quickly now. Nope, but thank you for trying. Okay, so that's gonna be where we're gonna make our boards. No, our circuity boys. Basic bitches. There we go. Forgot that they need ferric chloride. Alright, do this. Easy fix. But what about the other side, Seif, you ask? Well, I do the exact same thing, don't I? Okay, we need to worry about the ferric chloride solution, which, let's be honest, I probably don't have enough of. And at some point we'll have to make more. But that's okay, we can always make more of literally everything. So, let's go find some copper and some tin. If we march up here, we should find tin. That's copper, but we'll call it tin. I don't think anyone will notice if I didn't say anything. Someone would notice. Like, someone would notice me and be like, see if that's copper. But I know. Okay. And then that's copper, copper, copper. Tin, please. Tin, please. Tin, please. Really? Is there no tin anywhere? Oh, tin! Tin. Once we start making these better modules, by the way, what we can do is we can start, like, making better legs and everything. Because right now my legs are a bit shit. I need better legs. And more power armor as well. Like, better power armor, better legs. It's exactly what everyone wants in life. I mean, do you not want better power armor and better legs? Like, answer me honestly. If I said, hey, do you want better legs and power armor? You'd be like, yeah, actually kinda. I mean, come on. Someone, tell me if you do not want better legs or power armor. I won't judge. Silence means you agree with me. In this episode, Seif blackmails everyone. Okay, now I can't help but notice we've got no copper. Tin. Shit, really? Why do I keep doing that? I can't help but notice we literally have no tin here either. Where's all my tin? Are we not making enough tin? Is this where this story is going to end? Oh no. Are we really not making enough tin? Ooh. I mean, tin is an easy thing. Wait. We're not making enough tin because we're not making enough other stuff. Not making enough. Really? Are we having acid problems? Is that actually where our issues are? That may actually be where our issues are. We're not making enough acid. Interesting. Interesting problem. Because we're not burning through this stuff fast enough anymore because it's slowing down. Okay, no. Before I start going crisis mode, is the problem that we don't make enough acid, or is acid production actually dropped? Acid production is pretty high, so we just need to make more acid. Okay. What am I doing with all these screens? Okay. I did... I am voiding a lot of sulfur. I mean, it would help, I suppose, wouldn't it? That's a valid point you raised there, Tony. I do usually recycle it, but also I'm very lazy. Okay, maybe if I saved some of that good stuff, I'd be not in as shitty position as I am now. But see, laziness is its own reward. Alright, so... The thing I like about not having the spider is riding in trains. Trains are nice. Rather fond of trains. Okay, so... I've been told off. I'm kidding. Mostly. Oh, perfect. I did it again. And that's going to create a lot more sulfur. These going alright? They're not draining? Okay, so that sulfur is actually being turned into sulfur again. Yeah, okay. Recycling has never been my strong point, I must be honest with you. Yeah, I am aware of that. Most of my sulfur is created using the gaseous puffers. But I kind of assumed that was enough, but yeah, I think that's where I fell a little bit short. If I can do a little bit more gaseous puffering though. I do something like this. And then that's going to give me a few more gaseous puffers, which has its own advantages. We may have compressed air problems, but we'll deal with that when we get there. We might even want another couple of hydro plants just to be on the safe side. Okay, well that's producing a lot more sulfur, so yeah, I imagine you're absolutely right there. We may actually have too many filters as well. I have over-filtered. Again, purified water looks like it's a bit of a problem. If only I had the extra purified water that I was using, I could use somehow. But if only I could find it, that's the problem. I don't think I've got any. That's a joke, I'm going to use this purified water. We're going to do this with a top-up valve. So that way it should hopefully put through more water than it currently is. And just connect those two together. Yeah, we may actually have over-filtered this. And is this getting more sulfur? Does appear to be. Okay. That is still beneficial. No, we should be making these still. No, we are not. Because of copper. We are making more copper than we were before, though, so it is a slight improvement. Looks like we may not actually have enough oxygen coming through. That's vaguely concerning. And we could grab more oxygen and put it through a different part of the base. And that would probably help out a bit. But sulfur does look like it's going a bit better now, so I'm not too worried. Okay. But we do need tin, so I guess I am still a bit worried. And okay. I'm going to grab one of these mineral sludge lines, and I'm going to put it directly into the tin. Is this a good idea? Absolutely. I can't see how this is going to ever bite me in the ass. I don't know why I thought that one was going to work just fine. I was just doing moving some stuff around at the moment. No, probably not there. And while that's connected there, and that's fantastic, do want this to connect into here. That work? I feel like I made a mistake there. No, it does seem to have helped. Yeah, it does seem to have helped quite a bit, actually. I wonder if I almost want to make that a faster version of itself. If I do that, actually, it'll make it a bit faster. Like, it loses that 4% extra efficiency, but it doesn't need it, that's the thing. And if I do this... it slows it down by a little bit, but also... we actually have a problem where it's not putting these out fast enough. I wonder if we can do that. Do I have beacons? Not on me, but I can make them. I immediately see what you're saying with that suggestion. I could make them. They're very low-level beacons, though, admittedly, and that's one of those things that's going to be fixed when I finally get around to completing my modules. Which, let's go back to that. We are making more tin now. Is that actually spitting out tin? I mean, technically, yeah, it did. Spitting out some tin. May make more tin later. Okay, so phenolic boards. We need to get the phenolic boards, don't we? Where are we getting those from? Hello? Oh, I wonder how long that's been a problem for. Probably since forever. Anyway, I'll just lose that train. That train's fine. Yes! That's the correct rating for any factory. 10 out of 10. I enjoyed that more than I feel I should have. But you know, I don't have a follow-up joke. I'm sorry. It broke my brain. I liked it. The local time right now is 9 p.m. on Thursday night. And this is the bad way to do it. I don't have that macro. I didn't even know that was a thing. I will look at that. I mean, that makes sense. I mean, yeah, I finished my work day. I am done. I'm clocked out for the day. I got nothing to do except play Factorio, I suppose. And laugh at terrible jokes, no offense. I like how that's one of the things I have to do today. I gotta laugh at terrible jokes. I can do that at work. I swear at some point at work they're just gonna be like, hey, look, Thief, you gotta stop making shit jokes. And I'll tell them, why am I gonna be punished? And then I will die. That'll be my last day on Earth. And it'll be deserved. I'll be like, yeah, fair enough. Yeah, cop. Okay, ferric chloride. Sure, I can get that from somewhere. That's just naphtha. That's not ferric chloride at all. Where's ferric chloride come from? And why are we not making stuff? We have run out of something else. Tin. Yes, okay, tin's being a problem now. I say it like it wasn't being a problem a short time ago. It's been a problem for a little while. But it's hopefully going to fix itself. He says noticing it's not really running right now. Sulfur is going well, so is it just not enough filtering? Not enough slag. Is slag the problem still? Gosh, you just can't make enough resource in this game, can you? Anyway, I already know that to be the case. That's not actually news to me. And I think we're at the situation where we may need to be making more ferric chloride. Maybe just more chloride in general. We have made this too fast now. Okay, well let's get this connected and then we'll worry about what to do with it. Heck yeah, we've absolutely got to be making ferric chloride somewhere else. Oh, I don't like the way this is looking actually. It looks very much like we're not making anywhere else. Yeah, that little ferric chloride thing has got a lot to do on its own. And while ferric chloride does okay, because you don't need a ton of it, I'm not making a ferric chloride. Ah! Nice try, train. It almost got me. One day it will fulfill its purpose. It's like my father always said, any day you're not hit by a train is a good day. He never actually said that, but it's still a true statement. Look, beacons. I believe that's what I was putting the ferric chloride into. I certainly hope so. Does look like it. Okay, more ferric chloride is required. It is known. Now I feel like we got a problem with ferric chloride over here. I think I know what it is too. Nope. What's the problem with ferric chloride? We just don't have enough of it. I mean, we could make that to a level 3, and I think there's no reason not to. Aside from the fact I do have a level 3, okay. But I still need more saline water to get that happening. Do I have any saline water just chilling out, not doing anything? I think the answer to that is no. Well, time to make more saline water, I suppose. Hydroplant 2s? Oh, say it ain't so, buddy. Beat these bad boys up. That's going to give me too much purified water, which is a weird statement, but that is also true. That's true, I do have that. But then I'd have to actually get resources for it. Like, I'd have to go and get things. It's laziness, really, that's causing this. Just absolute laziness. Ah! No, that's draining the saline water. It's literally what I need. Maybe you're right, maybe I should just make a saline plant, stop being lazy. Okay, I'll stop being lazy. I think this is bad. Imagine what I'm like at work. I'm not that bad, I hope. Oh, jeez. If I am, then that explains a few things at work. Oh god. I am that bad. This isn't actually a self-realization moment. I'm just joking. Okay, go away. Stop, please. Concrete bricks. I have those somewhere. Yeah, I got concrete bricks. I love all my concrete bricks that I have. They're in a place that's very easy to tell without struggling to look for them. There they are. Yeah, I told you. You didn't believe me, did you? That's not them. Seriously, where are my concrete bricks? You know where my concrete bricks are? They're right here. There we go. Concrete bricks. Told you I had them. Just had to steal them. That's cool. That's okay, because theft is legal and cool. Now ferric chloride is in a place. Let's not stand on a train line while trying to figure this out again. That's probably a bad Where is... Where? How do I keep losing? Oh, right, because I lose it in this, like, it's so funny, like, you come over here and it's very tidy, and over here it's just, like, an absolute chaos machine. There. Where am I? South of it, okay. Okay, so I've actually got salination plants now. Due to complaints. I'm kidding, they weren't actually complaints. Sort of. They were vague complaints, at worst. Okay, and then you're just mad about that? You're just mad because I blow up stuff? But that's just because you wish you could? I don't need chemical plant ones. I definitely don't need air filter ones. There we go. Laziness will be the death of me, I tell ya. Okay, so that makes more saline water, which is good. That means these are firing constantly. That means this is making so much stuff we don't have enough iron ore anymore. Where did my iron ore go? Right. Wow, did that actually catch up? That's strange. Oh, it's because we're not... No! There's no reason to upgrade like how I've just done, but... Oh my goodness, stone pipes! Yes! I haven't thought about stone pipes in so long. Okay, well that's making more. Add up top-up valve or the purified water might stall. Really? Wait, where? In the ferric chloride? I don't think the purified water is used for anything. I think it's just being ditched. Unless I've forgotten something else that I've done. Like, I have the attention span of a hamster, I think. I just run on that little wheel and eventually I get to where I'm trying to go. I'll get on that little wheel and I make things happen. Like immediately I forgot where my ferric chloride was again. I think I need to ditch more of the... Oh yeah, valid. Some of it's being voided. I don't need the saline water voided. The saline water is what's required. This stuff might be needed to be voided at some point. And honestly, I kind of want to do a circuit on this. Or rather, I don't need this iron. Like, sure, iron's good, but what I would like to do probably is... I want that to be a read, and that to be an enable disable. If iron ore is, I don't know, greater than 5. No, less than 5. No, greater than 5 was correct. Oh, is that... It's gotta be hold, not pulse. Okay, so that means all the iron ore generally goes to the ferric iron... ferric chloride, which I lost again. How unusual. That should mean a lot more iron's coming through here. You know what? Same dealio, buddy. I don't want that iron coming through there. I just want the iron to be taken by... I'm going for power. 924 megawatts. Okay, so the power did end up increasing. I have a funny feeling it's not using all of it. And sure enough, it's not. So we could try using some silver heat pipes and seeing if that helps. But right now what matters is we are making more ferric chloride solution. Yeah, I wouldn't mind getting a little bit more iron through there, and I can improve that. Likewise, I could also make ferric chloride like over here and do something with it there, because sure, I've got the chlorine somewhere. I know I've got extra chlorine made here, so I could always pipe that chlorine somewhere else and do that with it, and that would probably do the job. But right now, I just want to keep working on this. So let's keep working on my basic chips. If I make, at least if I can make level 0s today, I'd be pretty happy. God, it's loud there. Yeah, if I can make level 0s, then it kind of puts me on par with where I was. And then I can make level 1s pretty easily. In fact, it's pretty easy to make these once I get the resources down there. It's not a hard thing. So we are making stuff, and it is getting ferric chloride in theory. So at that point I want to... Suppose I want to split it 3 ways. So we go 1, 2, 3. Because we need to make all of this. So that requiring 3 lines at least, which is a right pain. Unless, of course, did it like this. So we have that coming in through like this. It will need to be split one more time, obviously. And that's going to be for, say, reds. Okay. And then we're going to do a similar thing a little bit further down. The greens. Now, this is not going to be enough. I know that for certain. But that's why we've got plenty of space going that way. What we're actually going to do is we're going to build in a diagonal pattern going down this way. At some point we will anger the biters, so maybe we should bring the finger bus around. Oh really? Oh hell yeah, okay. Quite right. Sorry, finger bus. Gotta bring the finger bus around. Okay, so yeah, you can make way more space. So, same idea. The best thing about these is not only are they smaller, but they also are way faster than regular things. So, do it like that, and then we'll do it like that. Okay, so Speed modules, efficiency modules, productivity modules. Is there in particular order for that reason, that way of doing it? No. There's no reason in particular for doing it that way. So we need basic electric components, transistors, and solder. Now, the smart thing to do here would be to make new things. That would be the smart and correct idea. But the fun thing to do would be, okay, that was not it, would be just to take what I want. And it's always important to just zoom in as far as you can, just so you get some sort of motion sickness. Now, again, admittedly, I will need to expand on this, but now the whole point is just to build it. Everything is easily expandable later. You know what? I like that being one step closer. And probably not one step to the left. Okay. And I feel like I've already made a little bit of a mistake there, because I needed more space between those things. Maybe I should have just made one at a time and seen where we've gone from there. Okay, solder. Now, solder, we can probably... Can you solder for everything? I mean, yeah, that does actually make a lot of sense, doesn't it? Solder, we can just copy this bad boy, is what I'd say if it actually was in the radar range, which is not, because of course not. Solder, we can just copy this. Because we're going to need a lot of solder. And that's been a pretty good design so far. I'm pretty happy with it. So let's just make that. What am I doing? Honestly, I do not know. Great. Then what I can do is... This is a horror game, remember people? The horror is watching me play it. Because those are in the wrong place. We will put those out somewhere better in a moment. Okay. So let's go in like that. Okay, that's how we want to do it. So that's going to be pretty easy the second time. We're going to need to extend this out by one, but that's easy enough. Then it's a little bit different because it's in and out. Yeah, like that. Where am I going to put the, I didn't have space for the output belt. What I also don't have right now is space for the power lines. So we're going to do a little trick. It's called move everything one to the side. It's a common trick. Substations. That would probably be... That would work too, except I don't build them. Because substations is just one more thing you have to carry. Oh god, I got really excited about that whole situation, didn't it? Okay. And we're going to do... Copy that. Put that down there. Get one across. And we want those to be red. Uh, no, see, that's kind of wrong. I want it like... And then that goes... Oh, I see why that went wrong. Okay. Okay, so now I just got to connect solder to it, and we should have the first part. I have to do 3 of these types of things. This is going to be a nightmare. The nightmare I've created for myself, though, so that's fun. This is my hell. It was made for me. It was made by me. Okay, so solder. Now, solder we should have somewhere, because everything needs solder at some point. Yeah, there we go. Solder's up there. Let's just get rid of that. Hello. Oh, thank you. I have received fudge brownie. I have truly done well this day. Or remember, if you've done well when building a factory, you receive a fudge brownie. And you go to yourself, well, hang on, I never received a fudge brownie for building my factory. Some bad news for you, buddy. I haven't done well enough. Or maybe it's a commiseration gift. Ooh. All of a sudden that gets a bit too real. Sorry, your factory is shit. Have a fudge brownie. I don't know if Panda's judging me right now. She's not. She doesn't play this game, but you're probably still sort of judging me. Hey, she married me. It's her fault. Here I am just shit-talking my wife for no reason. What was that? She was wondering why I was shit-talking her. To be fair, I was shit-talking myself first. Okay, it's fine that I shit-talk myself, I've been told. Thank goodness. Okay, so this should make stuff. Does it make stuff? No, because it doesn't have the crystal. Okay, abandon that. Abandon that. We don't have the bloody crystals. The crystals are imperative to this whole crystal-y operations. Yeah. Yeah. Buy the crystals. Okay, so... let's go get the beta crystals. I think that's where we need to be now. Why have I built so far away from the beta crystals? Oh, because I want to be close to the things I wanted to steal. Oh, this is why I'm bad at factories. Like, I don't build things based on proximity to things I need. I build in proximity to things that I could just build elsewhere, but I'm like, nah, just steal them, bro. Did I put this on a train? Yeah, but I think I've gotten over trains. I think I had fun with trains for the first, like, 100 hours. And now I'm just like, just put everything on a really long belt. Like, nothing can be done, nothing goes wrong with just a real long belt. Like, look at this belt. This is modern marvels right here. The marvel is, why the fuck is he doing that? Okay, so now that we've ruined everything, are they called blue? What are they called? Cut blue splinters. That is true. I very well might need that. That's quite true. So what we could do is we're going to him in here. I'm going to do a little bit of a trick. Who's ready for a trick? Hey, look at all the crystals coming down. This is the correct way to play the game. Then if you do it like that, now I should have something happening. I won't have anything happening because the green crystals is not sorted out. The green crystals could be sorted out if we did this. Okay. Similar idea, except with green crystals. Wait, is it cut? Is cut the correct one? Probably. Polished. Polished green crystals. Polished blue crystals. I polished those bad boys. Did I polish those bad boys? I don't know. Did I need to polish those bad boys? Tell me I didn't need to polish those bad boys. They've been polished. They've been polished. Okay, thank goodness. Got me scared for a moment there. Okay, well the good news is we're actually making something useful. And we're making two things useful. Useful things are happening. And then finally the red boys. Oh, we need to split this as well. We are going to run out of we're going to run out of juice. You never want to run out of juice, but we're going to run out of juice. Maybe I can substitute juice for other things. Yeah, we've run out of juice. But, okay, so that makes us the red boards. Which is a good start. So that's our boards. So, oh my god, today's episode has been a absolute shit show. But I got a commiseration brownie, so that's nice. It looks like the Vingabus did a good job around here, so that's nice. I appreciate it. Yeah. I don't see any more crystals coming, which is... Oh yeah, I see why, because I never actually connected those properly. Okay, that's fine. My gems are being made because I knew I'd need them eventually. I got lots of gems. So, next episode what we're going to do is we're going to turn more of these. I have to make these too. Shit, I forgot about those. Ah! Okay. This is going to be one of the hardest productions. It's alright, we'll get there. Get there together. Or I'll get there on my own and you can just complain. It's fine. Okay, so I am done for today. Thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed watching this absolute disaster of a factory, please feel free to follow if you have not already. You can find times where I typically stream below in the schedule. The Dark Souls one is a bit of a lie because I haven't been able to do that for a few weeks. I do intend to do it, but it just hasn't happened. If you are interested, I will be streaming Magic the Gathering tomorrow at like 12 o'clock my time, so basically, I don't know, 20 something hours. No. So, yeah, I'll be playing some Magic tomorrow, so if you're interested in that, come check it out. I'm just going to be checking out the new set, Dungeons and Dragons. I'm very excited about it. Uh, but also you can find me on youtube.com/SeiferKatt. That is where I post these videos. I am quite behind, about a month behind at the moment, but hey, look, you can see how this disaster started, about the time where I went, you know what, maybe I don't care about life anymore. So that's an exciting thing to do. Um, and beyond that, thank you for watching. I really appreciate having you here and giving you advice, or just enjoying the disaster. Appreciate it regardless. Anyway, thank you very much, everyone, and I'll see you next time. Bye! Can't figure out, can't figure out how to stop streaming, and I burped. Disgusting.